Solo Dolo tag. I have been summoned and I shall respond. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, Maria here. Yes, this is the Solo Dolo fragrance tag. Let me break that down. This was started by the lovely creator on here named Lavishly Chichi. Hey girl, thank you for tagging me and for also explaining to me how it works. I can be a little old sometimes, but alas, this is the Solo Dolo fragrance tour. What that means is these are supposed to be the fragrances that you only have one from a particular house. Say for example, like the house of K. Ali. If you only have one fragrance from the house of K. Ali, then you could use that fragrance for this video. And in this case, I was shocked. At first I thought, I don't know if I could really participate in this tag, but then as I went through my collection, I found that I have 16 options that are actually able to fit the profile and the description for this tag. So I'm like, wow. And yes, I will be sharing all 16 with you all here today. And I will let you all know, do I plan on letting them stay solo or will they get a brother or sister soon? So we'll talk about that there. But as always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I'm feeling this like cool nude thing that's happening because it's literally 0 degrees outside. So lipstick of the day is from MAC and this is Bad and Bear, which is a beigey nude color. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, everything I talk about today on my face as well as the fragrances will be in the description box below so you don't have to ask questions. Fragrance of the day. Now this is a fragrance house that I have a ton of. You all know this. This is K. Ali and this is Invite Only Amber 23. Told you I was going to be wearing this more often. There's tobacco and cherry in here. I'm enjoying it. I really am. This is performing well in this cold weather, so I am enjoying you. You were my first fragrance from this house, so very symbolic and definitely your family grew. So again, we have K. Ali's Invite Only Amber 23 is your fragrance of the day. And now let's get to my Solo Dolo fragrances. So from the house of Givenchy, which I'm really shocked about considering I actually really like this house because I've smelled a lot from it. And the only one I have from Givenchy is the L'Interdit Rouge fragrance. I really love this. Not like, this is a love. The full dedicated review is already up on the channel on this fragrance too, by the way. So again, L'Interdit Rouge. This is a spicy tuberose scent. I really enjoyed, but I gotta admit, I think you all will be getting some siblings soon in the house of Givenchy because I have smelled at least 2 that I am intrigued by and I'm considering getting full bottles of. So I don't think you're gonna be alone that much longer. So again, that is Givenchy L'Interdit Rouge. Next up from the house of Giorgio Armani, this is the Memo Paris. This was a new release for 2023. A dedicated review is already up on the channel for this fragrance as well. This is a nuclear bubblegum tuberose scent and I'm still in shock at how well this fragrance performs because again, nuclear performance. And I love the cotton candy bottle. This is one that a little bit goes a very long way. It lasts all day and I'm very pleased with it. And in fact, for that reason, I do want to explore more from Giorgio Armani. I have smelled like the Acqua di Gioia fragrance and that whole lineup is a whole collection. It's like 2 of those I want from that line. So maybe spring, summertime, that's when we'll get some more Armani in the collection. But hands down, for this to be my first purchase from the house, very impressed and I want to know more. Armani's My Way, the Parfum version. Next up from the house of Chloe, and this is the Chloe Nomad Absolute. This was a total unexpected love of a fragrance because there's a cherry plum in here that is just divine. I think there's some moss note too. This one smells completely different from all the other type of Chloe fragrances because normally when I think of Chloe fragrances, I think of pretty girl scents. This is definitely for the more rugged girl for sure. This is giving me more tomboy energy and that was me growing up. So I think that's why I resonate with this one more. But alas, I haven't smelled anything else from Chloe that was necessarily bad, but I haven't felt like I needed anything else from Chloe. But I know they got some newness coming out soon, so that may change. But as of now, I'm good with my Chloe Nomad Absolute. So yeah, we're gonna rock with you. Next up, this is from the house of Prada and this is my Prada Paradox, the intense version. Full dedicated review is already up on the channel about you. And y'all know this was the one that shut me down because y'all know I hated the original one. Well, hate is a strong word. Prada Paradox was too generic to me. But this one, they upped the ante and gave me more of the drama and just, yes. And it lasts longer too. The moss note is what was needed in this scent and I stand by that. Absolutely, if this is the direction we're gonna go, Prada, I'm here for it. And they do have a lot of fragrances, so I gotta admit I haven't smelled a lot from Prada, so I'm willing to keep an open mind to them. I'm not ready to like completely like I'm done, just be one and done. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, Prada Paradox, the intense version is the one. Next up, I'm still in shock by this because this is a house that I more so think of for my makeup. I literally use their concealer every single day. And this is Lancome. While one and done, Solo Dolo, we have La Vie est Belle de La Extrait version. This came out for holiday 2023. My understanding is limited edition. I smelled it at a counter, you all. It was love at first sniff. I kept my spray card, and I tell you, I kept inhaling that card for the next 3 days. I'm like, you need that fragrance. So then I ordered it. So you all, I did not realize that La Vie Belle was that good. I know it was a bestseller and it's talked about a lot, and they have a million flankers for it, which, to be fair, if you make a million flankers of anything, that means it's well loved and somebody keeps buying it. Finally, I found one that stood out to me, and this one has oud in it, and that's why this fragrance smells like a niche fragrance to be a designer, and particularly like a makeup focused designer, which is very much different. So they did their thing. It's giving me iris and oud, and it's creamy and it's well blended. Yeah, Lancome impressed me, and I want to smell some more from them because now I see why there's a cult following for La Vie Belle. Yeah, it took this new version right here, the La Vie La Extrait version. I'm here for it, yes. Moving right along, the next fragrance I want to talk about, that was a solo dolo. This one happened because of TikTok, just truthfully, and the full dedicated review is already up. This is from the house of Narciso Rodriguez, and this is the Musk Noir Rose fragrance. Yeah, dedicated review already happened. I like this. It's a plum scent, tuberose scent. It's a very feminine scent, a little slightly mature smelling. I do like it. It's not a love, it's okay. Again, it got hyped, and I'm still shocked that it got hyped. I know this is a house that's talked about a lot on here in YouTube world fragrance community, but we'll see. I've smelled maybe 1 or 2 other ones. I haven't felt the need to get any more yet. I'm not quite all the way there, so this might just stay one and done. So again, this is the Narciso Rodriguez, the Musk Noir Rose fragrance. Oh, now this one takes me back. I've had this fragrance for years in my collection. This is a repurchase, in fact, so that's how you know it's real. This is from the house of Kenzo, and this is Flower by Kenzo. This was the OG powdery scent for me. This is before I even knew we liked powdery scents. I wore this for years. In fact, myself and my mother wore this scent. So this is one that has a lot of scent memories tied to it. And I know they have a bunch of flankers for the Flowers by Kenzo. For me, it was always this version. So this one is gonna be a one and done because again, it has sentimental value for me. But yeah, Flower by Kenzo, it's clean. It's giving very much mature, clean girl aesthetic. It's what it is. I like it. Next fragrance that is also a solo fragrance. This is from the house of Aaron, and this is Evening Rose, you all. What I like about this one is that it's a rose fragrance, but it has a cognac note in it. Very unique. It's an evening scent for sure, so the name is spot on. Very rich. Now, I have smelled some other fragrances from Aaron, and I do kind of want maybe 1 or 2 more. You know, I've been exploring, so I don't think you're gonna stay solo that much longer. I think you are gonna get a sibling soon. I'm definitely eyeing a summer one. The hibiscus palm I do like, so we'll see. In maybe Mediterranean honeysuckle I smelled, that one was good too, so we'll see. But just so you know, I'm kind of already thinking about it. But again, this is Aaron's Evening Rose. Next fragrance. This is my only fragrance, you all, from the house of Memo Paris. And this is Sintra. Yes, Sintra. The full dedicated review is already up for Sintra, so you don't have to worry about that. Check it out. But Sintra, you all, this is a very interesting scent because it's green, very bright, but it's also very sweet at the same time once it dries down because there's caramel in here. Definitely a niche fragrance. I do enjoy this one, and you have to be ready for that petitgrain note because it is like woo once you smell it, but then that sweet orange blossom and that caramel in here, ooh, it works. I enjoy this. I'm actually in the process of sampling more from Memo Paris, which that'll be a future video because I do have some more samples and things, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, right now it's Sintra, and I love this one. This was actually the first one I ever smelled from them, so I knew I wanted it, and I did get it over time. So yeah, very happy about it. Memo Paris' Sintra. The next fragrance, this was a love at first sniff, and it took me 2 years to get it because I finally did right and got it. And this is from the house of Byron, and this is Mojave Ghost. This is a house that every time I'm out of town, I always smell and sniff whenever I see a Byron counter. Well, luckily now we have Byron here in Nashville, so I don't have to travel for it as much, but I love this scent. I'm almost willing to like expand and get like the soap for this and all that. This is like a whole lifestyle, particularly after staying in a hotel where they had all of the Mojave Ghost body care and soaps and things. It was a whole mood, and I'm still here for it. I can tell you right now, there are a few more Byrettos I do want. So this one will not stay solo for a long time because yeah, Byretto, they've been growing on me, and there's some interesting scents for sure that I got some thoughts on. So we'll see what happens in 2024. Again, this is Byredo's Mojave Ghost. Next up, Solo Dolo, we have from the house of Byron Parfums, and this is Mula Mula. Yes, I love the name. It makes me think of a whole lot of money is what it is. But this is a peach scent, a ginger scent. I enjoy this. Now this is one that very new to my collection. It was kindly sent over to me, and it's a recent acquisition. I'm enjoying it. I also have some more samples from the house of Byron Parfums because I never had smelled anything from them. So this is a house that, yes, of course, sampling video will be happening on it. So yes, spoiler alert. This is a house that so far I like this because this is a good time and bonus. Head Elf was like, oh, I really like that one because, you know, the men like the fruity sweet scents on it. It's just, you know, spoiler alert, they do. It's a cheat code. But I do enjoy Mula Mula. This is fun. It's juicy. Again, peach, strawberry, and ginger is what I get. So it's a good time. And if this is how we're going to come, I'm excited to see what else they have to offer. So again, I'll be playing in those Byron Parfums samples in another video. But yes, Mula Mula from Byron Parfums. Next up, we have from the house of Navus Parfums. And this is Ambrosia Imperial. Y'all have heard me talk very well about this scent because I enjoy it. It's a banana fragrance, a banana and saffron scent that brought me so much joy for the summer of 2023. And this is one that I'm still in love with, I'm digging. Now, there are some more Navus fragrances I'm possibly thinking about eyeing. We'll see, I'm not quite sure yet, but definitely stay tuned to the channel if I end up doing some more sampling and or if I end up hauling some things. You never know, we'll see. I can't make any promises, that's why I never give y'all like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna get such and such because I never know, we'll see. But for sure, this right here, this one blew me away for sure. Because again, I had a sample of this one kindly sent to me from an elf, and she told me, she was like, no girl, it's really good. I'm gonna send you a sample. I was like, okay, cool. Smelled it. I was like, wow. And it was my first time ever experiencing anything from Navus, so I'm like intrigued to see more of what the brand has to offer. So yeah, let's see what happens. And this is Navus Parfums again, Ambrosia Imperial. Next up from the house of Carre Barcelona. I have seen this house and they have a lot of fragrances. I've seen very good things, and in particular, one fragrance kept standing out to me a lot, and I gotta admit, I am wowed by it because I have it. And this is Tartus. Yes, Tartus from Carre Barcelona. It's an almond scent. It's clean, it's fresh. It's giving, we have a house in the Hamptons to me. That's what this smells like. Oh, we're on vacation. We're gonna go stay at our vacation home. That's what this smells like. And I love that type of mood and aesthetic. It's just, yes. So I'm enjoying this one. And I do have a discovery set as well that I will be working through. So yeah, spoiler alert as well. I'll be playing in my Carre Barcelona samples. And we'll see if this one gets a sibling or not. So stay tuned for the future video. But yes, Tartus, I'm impressed by. This was a wonderful first welcome addition to the family. And I think I might end up expanding you if they give the same energy that you give. Again, that is Carre Barcelona, and this is Tartus. Next up, we have from the house of État Libre d'Orange, and this is Sous le Pont Mirabeau. It's a lot of French going on here. I have not taken French since high school. But yes, this is a mineral marine type of scent, and this is a house that was new to me. Definitely got this scent, I want to say springtime of last year. Yes, and this is very potent. The concentration is like, wow. And it's like a pink pepper note in here too. This is one that I'm still trying to figure out. So for that reason, I haven't been as eager to explore more from this house. If you get what I'm saying, it's like, I don't know. I'm still working through my thoughts on it. I don't hate it, but I'm still just trying to figure it out. So for right now, you're gonna stay solo for sure. So again, that is the Sous le Pont Mirabeau fragrance. All right, we are now down to the last two fragrances. So then we have, this is Argentum, and this is the scent Creator. I talked about this one in a video before. It's like a spicy scent. So this is a fragrance that doesn't have any traditional like alcohol in it. It's like a cream base of a fragrance. So it's more of an emotion. It's very different. So I like it. And I do have a discovery set of this fragrance that I need to play in. So then I can say whether I want to explore more or not. But this was okay. But I'm like, I don't know. But like I said, I have a kit discovery set. So we'll see if you get an upgrade or not. So I got a lot of sampling to do in 2024. That's for sure. I'm realizing that in this video. Again, this is Creator from Argentum. And the last fragrance, that is Solo Dolo. But let me tell you right now, oh, you ain't gonna stay solo long because This house is consistent. It's very solid. And this is from the house of Maison Cyr, and this is For Your Love. Y'all know I love me some For Your Love. The full dedicated review is already up on the channel for this one, and hands down, yes. I discovered this fragrance house by getting a sample and like an order once upon a time. Had never heard of it, nothing, but then I played in that sample, hit on to it, and I was like, ooh, this is really good. This is a scent to look at it, and when you first smell it, you think, oh, it's gonna be dainty, it's gonna be light, it's probably gonna disappear in 3 hours. No, this is a fragrance, if you are not careful, you will overspray it by accident because it don't take much, and it gets louder as you wear it. Yeah, this is masterful perfumery. There's a raspberry note in here that I just really enjoy. Whew, it's so good. And I have since sprayed other fragrances from this one and sampled. And I can tell you right now what the next one's going to be from Maison Cyr for sure, because we've already talked about it in a video before. And guys, Treasure. I need Treasure next. That's going to be the next one I get from Maison Cyr. Like, out of every fragrance house I just talked about up here, I was like, I don't know what might be next. I want to explore more. No, I have explored. I have smelled. It's going to be Treasure. That scent is beautiful. It's just wow. So yeah, again, this one ain't gonna stay solo long because you already know the name of its sibling that will eventually happen at some point. I don't know when, but it's gonna be this year for sure. Again, that is Maison Cyr's For Your Love. So all right, everyone, that wraps up this solo dolo fragrance tag. Now you all see the fragrances that I have that are literally riding by themselves, and that is okay. Again, special shout out again to the creator Lavishly Chi here on YouTube for creating its tag. I will definitely link her channel below so y'all can check her out because she is cool and funny and very creative, because again, who would have thought to do this type of tag? So I'm always here for a good creative moment. So thank you for tagging me in this, and I had fun doing it. So also, Els, let me know, what are your fragrances that are riding solo in your collection? You only have one from a particular house. Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I will definitely read them and respond when I can. Until next time, Els, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.